Hi guys. So we are actually going to read a book about an important monument that is in the United States called Mount Rushmore. And why we're going to be talking about this is because Mount Rushmore is to honor some of our past presidents. So since President's Day was Monday, I kind of wanted to show you Mount Rushmore, and so you can see how it honored our past presidents, and then figure out which presidents are on Mount Rushmore. So we have we have a table of contents right here, and it's going to tell us the information that we can find in our book. All right, so first, what is Mount Rushmore? Mount Rushmore is a national memorial. It is in South Dakota. It shows 4 United States presidents. Their faces are cut into the rocks. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. It is a symbol of freedom. It stands for growth too. So you can see here South Dakota, and Mount Rushmore would be right here, and it was opened way back in 1941. Famous faces. Gutzon Borglum was the sculptor, and he chose the 4 presidents. Sculptors working on Mount Rushmore in 1927. Now remember, they started working in 1927, so of course it had to be presidents that had been before then. George Washington led the war for the U.S. to be free. Remember, we've talked about him. He's our first president, and that's where the holiday of President's Day came from, is because it used to be celebrated just as George Washington's birthday. And so you can see George Washington's face carved in the rock right there. Thomas Jefferson wrote a document stating the state U.S. was free. And so you can see Thomas Jefferson's face right there. And then Theodore Roosevelt helped the country grow. And Theodore Roosevelt was also the president that loved animals. And so he did a lot of things to preserve some of the animals and national parks in the United States. And he also had all the different animals that he kept at the White House. So you can see Theodore Roosevelt, and it's also where he got teddy bears from. Abraham Lincoln wanted freedom during the Civil War. So you can see Abraham Lincoln on there. Millions of people visit each year. This place shows America's greatness. So if you look very carefully, you can see how small the people are compared to these huge mountain cutouts. And if you look very carefully, you can see just how huge this rock is. Look how small the people are down here compared to it. And then we had a glossary, and it's just showing, so the Civil War, remember when we talked about Abraham Lincoln, is that war between the northern states and the southern states. A national memorial is a statue or a building that is important to our country. A document is just an important piece of paper. And then a sculptor, remember, that's someone that's going to cut things out of and carve from stone, wood, and clay. Freedom is the state of being free, and a symbol is something that stands for something else. So what you're going to do next is you're just going to connect to Seesaw, and you're going to tell me about the presidents that you saw on Mount Rushmore, okay? And I'm actually going to include some pictures so that you can match the presidents together. All right, you guys did an awesome job. Thank you.